Welcome to Recaply X, your movie recap in a flash. We bring the drama, the action, and the twists. In minutes, the story begins in the middle of the forest, with a group of Shaolin monks practicing kung fu. The master then asked one of his students to enter a dark cave, as the time had come for the final challenge to begin. If he succeeded, he would become a professional kung fu master. The student's name was Fang. As soon as he entered the cave, he was surprised by a group of wooden dummies fixed in place. But as soon as he mentioned his name, the dummies moved and attacked him fiercely. Here, Fang's legendary martial arts skills emerged. He used a secret technique that turned his body into copper, making him immune to any strikes. He fearlessly jumped among the wooden men and crushed them mercilessly. Despite the large number of wooden dummies, Fang skillfully defeated and broke them all. He felt immense joy, thinking he had won the challenge. But then came the surprise. The wooden dummies gathered together to form a massive, giant wooden man. The wooden giant destroyed everything in its path to defeat Fang. However, Fang was clever and managed to grab the hidden ropes controlling the wooden man, causing the monks who were operating it to fall. They all praised Fang's intelligence and strength, declaring him a legendary kung fu master. Fang left the Shaolin school and returned to his village to reunite with his family and friends, as he had been training in the mountains for many years. The events then shift to the palace of Erdu, the city's governor, known for his power and cruelty. When a man begged him to increase food rations to prevent the poor from starving, Erdu coldly refused and ordered his assistant to kill the man without mercy. Meanwhile, Fang met his childhood friend, Zhu, a fish vendor. Fang and Zhu had been friends since childhood, but Fang had left to train at the Shaolin school, leaving Zhu behind. When they saw each other again, they were overjoyed, but they were suddenly surprised by a strange-looking man with claws chasing a helpless young man, intending to kill him. Fortunately, Fang intervened and stopped him, deciding to take him to prison. However, the wolf-like man tricked Fang and escaped on his horse. Fang didn't let it go and chased him like lightning. The two raced through the city streets, causing destruction everywhere. Eventually, Fang caught the wolf man, confronted him in front of everyone, and challenged him to a fight. At that moment, Fang's mother appeared, scolding and reprimanding him in front of the crowd for fighting without her permission and putting his life in danger. The wolfman seized the opportunity and fled. That night, a group of rebels gathered and devised a plan to get rid of Governor Erdu, as he oppressed and humiliated the poor. However, they were ambushed by countless flaming arrows. It turned out that Erdu had discovered their plans. The wolfman also suddenly appeared, working for the governor, and struck the rebel leader, immobilizing him. Meanwhile, Fang was punished by his mother, who made him stay in freezing water all day for causing trouble without her permission. In the end, his mother forgave him. As he left the water to change his clothes, he was surprised to find a girl hiding without his knowledge. Her name was May, and she was fleeing from a group of criminals trying to kidnap her. When the criminals confronted Fang and asked about Mai, he lied, saying he hadn't seen her, and sent them away. May thanked Fang for saving her, but unfortunately, Lin appeared. Lin was Fang's fiancée and Zhu's sister. She thought Fang was cheating on her with May. Fang became extremely upset and vowed to reconcile with his fiancée at any cost, chasing her everywhere. Meanwhile, Zhu informed Lin that their father hadn't returned yet. It was revealed that Lin and Zhu were the children of the rebel leader, captured by the governor and the wolfman. Lin also had a book containing dangerous secrets, given to her by her father to hide from Governor Erdu, as it could harm many people. The next morning, Fang took May to apologize to Lin, but Zhu informed them that she was not at home and had disappeared without warning. Fang suspected that Shan, the leader of the city's largest gang, known for his immense power, might have kidnapped her. Shan was hosting a grand celebration and challenging the strongest warriors. Fang appeared suddenly and challenged him to a fight, believing he had kidnapped his fiancée. Fang defeated Shan in front of everyone but was surprised when Shan laughed and joked, revealing he hadn't kidnapped Lin. Worried about Lin's unknown whereabouts, Fang grew anxious. While Fang was at home with Mei and Zhu, Lin suddenly appeared but refused to say where she had been. Fang tried to apologize for his actions, but she was angry and and stormed out in fury. Governor Erdu learned that Lin, the daughter of the rebel leader, might be hiding the secret book. He ordered her capture. Meanwhile, Fang and Mei were walking together, with Fang still upset that his fiancée wouldn't forgive him. Suddenly, Shan and his men surrounded them. It turned out that Mei was Shan's daughter, who had been running away from him after a fight. Shan thanked Fang for returning his daughter and informed him that the governor had captured Lin and her father, urging him to rescue them quickly. The rebel leader was severely tortured, and the governor's assistant threatened to kill Lin if he didn't reveal the book's location. Initially, the rebel leader refused to cooperate, but fearing for his daughter's life, grabbed a guard's sword and took his own life. This act left the governor's assistant with no leverage over him, sparing Lin's life. Unfortunately, Fang arrived too late, finding the rebel leader dead and his fiancée taken hostage. Enraged, Fang used his Copper Man technique to become invulnerable to attacks. He easily defeated the guards, despite being outnumbered. However, the cunning assistant threatened to kill Lin and managed to escape. When Governor Erdu learned of the events, he was furious and ordered Himo to prepare for battle. Himo was a highly skilled assassin, known for his expertise in creating deadly poisons. He was also the father of the Wolf Man, who worked for the governor, despite hating him. The next morning, Fang continued to think about his fiancée, unsure how to find her. Even his mother tried to comfort and calm him. Suddenly, a servant delivered a message from the governor's men, requesting a meeting in the forest at night. Fang's mother warned him to be cautious. That night, Fang met the governor's assistant, who asked for the secret book. Fang handed him a fake book. Realizing it was a forgery, the Wolfman unleashed his full strength and attacked Fang. Fang skillfully dodged his strikes. Meanwhile, Himo, the Wolfman's father, took the opportunity to use one of his deadly poisons. He was about to finish off Fang, but luckily, his mother appeared at the last moment and saved him from death. At this point, the werewolf decided to withdraw from the battle because his father was severely injured and needed his wounds treated as quickly as possible. Meanwhile, the deputy mayor took advantage of Fang being poisoned and weakened and ordered the guards to finish him off. But luckily, a masked fighter defended him and made them run away like dogs. The masked fighter turned out to be Shan, who helped Fang because he had saved his daughter, Mia. Not only that, but he placed him in a steam bath to treat him from the deadly poison. At that time, the mayor yelled at the werewolf and his father for failing their mission. The werewolf's father apologized profusely and begged for forgiveness. Here we learn that the werewolf is sick, and his father was serving the mayor against his will because the mayor had the medicine he needed. Without that medicine, he might die. As for Fang, he managed to locate the secret Sowari book and showed it to his mother, Shan, and his friend Ju to verify it. But suddenly, he received a message from the werewolf challenging him to a face-to-face duel. Fang accepted the challenge and returned to the forest to begin the fight to the death. At the beginning of the battle, Fang tried to convince the werewolf to stop fighting because he knew the mayor was forcing him and his father to fight against their will in exchange for the medicine. However, the werewolf refused to listen and attacked ferociously. Fang became extremely angry and revealed his true strength, using the destructive Copper Man technique to beat him down. However, he refused to finish him off and let him live because he knew the werewolf had a kind heart and wasn't truly evil. When the werewolf returned home, he was shocked to find that his father had died from his illness. He was overcome with grief and cried bitterly. Meanwhile, Fang met with his mother and Shan, informing them about his fight with the werewolf. However, he was surprised to find that his friend Ju was missing. It was revealed that Ju had gone to confront Mayor Erdu face to face and demanded the release of his sister Lin in exchange for the secret Sowari book. At first, the mayor showed Lin to her brother, and it was clear that she had been severely tortured. Ju cried and decided to hand over the book in exchange for his sister's life. But luckily, Fang appeared at the last moment and stopped him. The mayor then threatened to kill Lin completely if he didn't get the book. Fang tried to negotiate, offering the book in exchange for Lin's freedom. But suddenly, Fang's mother and Shan appeared, outsmarted the mayor's deputy, and rescued Lin without handing over the book. The mayor, Erdu, became furious and ordered all his guards guards to finish them off. The battle between the mayor's soldiers and Fang and his allies began, and the fight was intense. In the middle of the battle, the mayor was about to kill Fang, but Lin sacrificed her life to save him. Fang was deeply shocked, and even her brother Zhu lost his composure. Despite using the Copperman technique, the mayor was skilled in the Iron Fist combat style and managed to break through Fang's defenses and severely weaken him. To make matters worse, the remaining guards captured Fang's mother and Shan. Unfortunately, the mayor gained total control over Fang because he knew his weaknesses, but just as he was about to finish him off, the werewolf suddenly appeared and attacked the mayor ferociously, seeking revenge for his father's death. At first, the werewolf overpowered Mayor Erdu with his incredible strength and speed. However, the mayor was skilled and experienced in kung fu and managed to end the werewolf's life using the Iron Fist technique. Fang had no choice but to flee, leaving his mother and Shan in the hands of the guards, as fighting in his weakened state would have meant certain death. The mayor then ordered his soldiers to search every corner of the city to find and destroy Fang completely. Fang, meanwhile, was hiding with Mia and learned from a farmer that the mayor planned to execute his mother and Shan in the city square. He decided he had to act quickly. The next morning, Shan and Fang's mother were brought before the public, and the mayor's deputy announced that they would be executed for being traitors. However, the people didn't believe him because they knew the mayor was a liar. When the guards tried to attack and silence the innocent people, Fang suddenly appeared with Mia and told Mayor Erdu that the time had come for him to face justice. Fang then revealed an entire army of rebels. The battle between the mayor's soldiers and the rebels began, and chaos erupted everywhere. In the midst of the battle, the mayor suddenly appeared and attacked Fang with unprecedented ferocity, as Fang had ruined all his plans. Fang lured him into an abandoned building for a one-on-one fight. As soon as the mayor entered the building, Fang attacked him. However, the mayor skillfully countered, drawing on his legendary expertise in martial arts. No matter how hard Fang tried to overpower him, he couldn't because of the mayor's incredible strength. Unfortunately, the mayor used his Iron Fist technique to dominate Fang. Just as Fang was about to die, he revealed the trap he had set and outsmarted the mayor. He then unleashed a relentless assault, avenging his fiancée Lin and his friend Zhu with an unparalleled devastating blow. In the end, the rebels, led by Shan and Fang's mother, defeated the mayor's corrupt deputy and guards. However, the emperor's minister arrived with his soldiers, and everyone greeted him with respect. Fang handed over the traitorous Mayor Erdu to the minister and gave him the secret Sowari book, which exposed all of the mayor's crimes. The minister sentenced the mayor to life imprisonment for his actions. He also requested Shan to become the new mayor, despite his criminal past, because he had helped the rebels and turned over a new leaf. And that was the summary of the movie. Subscribe to receive the best summaries every day, and I'll see you all soon.